Children, today we are going to study chapter 4 of your environmental studies book. The name of the chapter is Our First School.
Hey children, how are you? Oh wow, I'm so happy to meet you all. Good morning everyone. Dear children, you have also visited the park with your family. You are also running. Very good. Very good. I'm so happy that you all want to exercise. Who told you that exercise is good for your health? Yes, all these family members of yours who have come with you to the park. Oh, you are still here. Dear children, do you know? My parents used to tell me that a healthy mind is always there in a healthy body. I remember all their words even today. And you know, whatever I learned from my family is a part of my daily routine even today. I still remember those beautiful days when members of my family used to wake me up early in the morning, and then I was taken out to see all these beautiful flowers, birds, butterflies. All these names were told to me by my family. I never knew what a butterfly is, but they told me that this is a butterfly. I never knew how a bird flies, but they told me that birds have wings to fly. I never knew how fishes used to swim. So, my dear children, I am so grateful to my family that they have taught me so much before I actually went to a school. So, I consider that my family is my first school. Even as a young child, I was taught a lot of moral values, ethics, etiquette by my family, and those became a part of my family and are a part of my routine even today. How I was expected to behave in front of other people when I am out of the home. How I was expected to behave in the home with the family members. Everything was taught by my family. We used to hear a lot of wonderful values at home. We shouldn't cheat, we shouldn't betray, we should always apologize if we are wrong, and we should always respect our elders, and we should help in household chores. All these things I loved to learn from my family, and I appreciate their concern because they wanted to bring a happy child. Children, I will not be wrong if I state that before I formally entered into school, I had learnt a lot of things. I knew the world around me. All this was due to my family. Yes, my family members had introduced me towards my surroundings, what was in and around me, where was I going, how to address my teachers. Everything was told by my family. Dear children, we learn a lot of things from our families. I hope you also remember a lot of things that you have learned from your families, like how to tie the lace of your shoe, how to brush your teeth. All these things are taught by the family members. A lot of things I learned from my family, and a lot of things you are learning from your family. A lot of poems, a lot of stories I knew even before joining the formal school. Dear children, all these stories, all these poems were taught to me and told to me by my family. And this is happening with you all. Before you came to us in the school, you also had a lot of knowledge with you. You had a lot of knowledge. What we did is we used that knowledge as a base, and on that knowledge only we tried to raise the buildings of knowledge and wisdom. So, dear children, it was not that you came to the school blank. You had a lot of things. You knew a lot of games like Stapu, like cricket. I hope you now understand how that baseline was what you already learned from your family, and how that baseline became the foundation for the new knowledge that we were adding in your lives. So, dear children, your formal school is your second school, and your first school is your, yes, I can hear it. Yes, your family. Your family is your first school. So I hope now I can ask you, which is your first school? Yes, your family.
Do you know which is our first school? It is our family actually. As we start to learn from our family in the beginning, we are connected by our family the most. But we rarely think of our home as a school. So now you think of your family and talk about it. Dear children, when we come to school, we learn a lot of things. We learn inside the school, in the classroom, and also in the playground of the school. We learn a lot of things in our classroom, in our playground, on the stage, and rest of the places in the school. But do you know which is our first school? Just now, before starting the lesson, I told you that our first school is our family. Okay? So, dear children, first of all, think who teaches the first things to us. Our parents teach, our grandparents teach. After all this, the other elders of your home keep on becoming your teachers. Later, when you come to school, then you get us as your teachers. Now I am Sumidha. Today I am getting late for school. Do you know my favorite teacher? He is my grandfather. His name is Mr. Dayanand. He tells me of his experiences, and in this way I learn a lot about this world. My grandmother tells me a lot of stories to make me learn what we shall do and what we should not do. My mother is also a teacher. She teaches us how we should eat our food, what kind of clothes should we wear, how should we comb our hair, and many other things. My father is a good human. He takes care of everybody, but he is also a strict teacher. He taught me the value of hard work. He taught me to become truthful and honest always. Every day I learn something from my family. Children, we learn a lot from all the family members in our home. Whosoever is in our house, be it uncle, auntie, brother or sister, father or mother, so before we learn from somewhere else, we learn from our family first. Now you all know that before these schools, your first real school is your home. Yes, your home is your first school and your parents are your favorite two teachers. Okay? And then there must be many teachers of you in your family. Our family teaches us so much because we are very close to them. Among these, some teach us to walk properly, someone teaches us to learn how to eat, and someone teaches how should we play. When you were really a small child, from where did you learn to eat your food properly? Yes, your family members taught you. Your family members taught you to dine properly. But still, even after all this, we never think about this at all. That is who actually is our first teacher. Who all are there in your family? What do they do? Let's know all these people. Means we now are going to discuss about our family. Okay? Let's see what kind of questions can be framed from this lesson. So the first question for you is make your own family drawing, or if you have family photo, paste it in your notebook. What do you have to do in this question, dear children? You have to draw a picture of your family, and if you cannot make it, then you can also paste a photo of your family. How?
So dear children, let me tell you how to make a family tree. For this, we'll make a tree. Now this is the trunk and it is your family tree. So what you will do is you will paste your picture or draw your picture here. This is me because it is my family tree, right? After this, you will paste your father's picture here, right? Then your mother's picture here. Then your siblings, your brother's picture. Then here your sister's picture, or if you have another brother, your brother's picture. If you have your another sister, your sister's picture. And if you have your granny, your grandma, grandmother's picture, and your grandfather's picture. And if you have your uncle and auntie like chachas, you can paste their picture and auntie. And if they have kids, your cousins, you can also put your cousin's picture here. If you have two cousins, you can add your cousin's picture like this. So this is how you make a family tree.
Who all are there in your family? Write their names and also write about what their relationship with you is. Children, in this question you will write up the name of your family members and tell about their relationship with you. You will tell what relationship he or she shares with you. I am giving you an example. How can we attempt this question? Okay. So we will write name in the column for name, like I wrote Roshni, and Roshni is my mother. So what relationship exists? Mother. So under the column of the relationship with you, we will write mother. Next, Mahipal. This is my father's name. So what is his relationship with me? I will write father in the column of relationship. So in this way you will write the name of other family members of you and also their relationship with you. Now let's do the third question. Write the relationship between two members of your family like husband wife, brother sister, mother daughter. So to solve this I am giving you this example so that you can do your work like that. Name the two family members. Here I wrote Roshni and Mahipal. I have written these two names of the family members and what is their relationship. They are husband and wife. So under this column of relationship, we need to write husband wife. Similarly, you will write about other two members of your family and write their relationship between them in the column of relationship. So in this way, you will make a list of members of your family and write their relationships. Understood? Okay, so the next question is, by which name are you addressed by your family members with love? How do you address the members of your family? In this question, dear children, first you have to write your name that you are called by your family with love. Like if your name is Kushal, but at home your family members call you Kush. In this way, whatever your name in love is taken by family, that you have to write. And you will also write how you address your family members. You need to do this question by yourself. Next question is, There are some pictures drawn of some people here. Two people look exactly alike in among these people. Guess what could be their relationship with each other? Look, children, a picture is being shown to you. Hear carefully. Which two people do you see looking identical? Right, these two people are looking exactly like. So, what could be their relationship with each other? Father and daughters. Let's talk ahead, dear children. What about you is similar to other members of your family? Like your voice, your eyes, your hair, your walk resembles whom and how?
And how?
So, in this question, dear
So, in this
children, what do
question,
you
dear
need to
children,
do?
what do you need
You
to
have
do?
to write
You
how
have to
and
write
to
how
whom do
and
you
to
resemble
whom
to
do
in
you
your
resemble
looks
to
or
in your
behavior
looks
or
or
manners in
behavior
your
or
family.
manners in your
Like my
family.
eyes resemble
Like
my
my
mother's
eyes resemble
eyes.
my
I
mother's
walk like
eyes.
my
I
father.
walk like my
So
father.
this I
So
can
this
write
I
like
can
this.
write
I look
like
like my
this.
mother
I
and
look
I
like my
walk like my
mother and I
father.
walk like my
Similarly,
father.
you also have to write
Similarly, you
about
also have to
yourself.
write about
Let's
yourself.
move ahead. Let's
Let's
read
move ahead.
about
Let's read
Anvari's family
about
now.
Anvari's
In the
family now.
family of Anvari, all elders work as laundry workers. All the members, in their own way, help in washing the clothes, drying them, and ironing them. Anvari and his cousin brother Tawfiq are also learning this work. So the question is, does your family also work together in some business? If yes, which business? Tell students which business do they do? Do your family members work together in some business? If yes, then you will write the name of that work, and if no, then you write no here. And if they don't, then in this answer you will write no. Okay? So the next question after this is, how do you help in this work? This means you have to tell your contribution, that how do you help your family in that work. If you do help, then you will write that favor, and if do not, then you will write no. Like I tell you an example, I cannot help in the work because I am very young to do it yet. Okay, children? In this way, you answer this question. Let's attempt the next question.
We in our family learn a lot from each other. Anvari's uncle taught her and all other children of the family to ride a bicycle. You also have learned a lot from your family. Tell what and from whom. Has anyone learned something from you also? So you have to tell, have you learned anything from your father or mother? If you know how to ride a bicycle, tell me who taught you? Who taught you to ride a bicycle? Your father, your mother, your brother, or someone else? So you can tell their names like that. And now tell, have you ever taught something to someone? So, for example, you have your younger brother or sister. Do you have them or not? Did you learn to ride a bicycle from your father? Okay, now what you did, that you also trained your younger brother or sister to ride a bicycle. So you can also write that. Okay? Now let's look at the next question. Think about some more things and write. Now next you have to fill in the given blanks to complete these sentences. Number 1. Whenever I become sad, I go to dash. So think, whom do you go to when you are sad? Do you talk to your mother or brother or whosoever you go to? You have to write his or her name here. Second is, whenever I wish to know about old days, then I go to dash. So tell children, when you wish to know about old days, then whom do you ask? Write the name of that member of your family here. Third, when I wish to share my secret with someone, I go to dash. So, whom do you go to share your secrets with? Write his or her name here in the blank. Next,
Whenever I commit a mistake, then I go to dash. So, children, when you commit a mistake, then whom do you go to admit and to hide yourself from scolds? Write his or her name here. Now, look, children, there is something told here. Please remove your shoes out before coming in. This is a tradition in Surekha's home. But some of our friends came in with their slippers and shoes on. Because of this, Surekha's father got angry. So the question is,
Your family must be having a lot of traditions. Does it?
children, you have to tell the rituals that are followed in your home. Well, let me give you an example of my own home. We open and leave our footwear at the gate only. We take bathe early in the morning and worship God. So you can also tell about the rituals and practices of your home. Alright? Second is, what do you and your family do to keep your surroundings clean around your home? So you have to write this in the answer that you along with the family members keep roads around your home clean. We keep our drains clean and clear. So in this way, you should write this answer yourself, whatever you do to keep your surroundings clean. So, dear children, this chapter of ours ends here only. You all understood? Take care of yourself. Thank you.